Another episode. Okay, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode today. Oh, wow. We will be doing again. Oh, wow. Again, another episode. Yard series. So if you guys enjoy, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another thing. That's embarrassing. Alright, Jalen Ramsey sold for 153. This guy sell for 54. Johnson sell for 81. Oh, whoops. Wood sells for 63, and these two expire. Alright, yeah. If you're wondering what happened with all those players, look who I got. I got Mr. Noah Fant right here. Mr. Noah Fant. So, sayonara, or however you say bye, to Jimmy Graham. DK Metcalf is also joining the team. A beast. I got them in a pack because I was originally going to buy DK Metcalf on the market, but then I pulled him in a pack. I used 4,000 bits for him. 4 bits. Bits. This is not Twitch, guys. Alright, yeah. Anyways, 4,000 gems. And then on defense, did I upgrade anyone here? You guys could see yourselves for yourselves if I did. I don't think I did. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Special teams. I don't think I got anyone special. No. Talk about special team. No. Yeah, I have 1.4 million coins. 1.14 mil. That's not a joke. That's what happens when you pull a pack. And it was like 6 players, and I only got like 3 of them, but 3 of them were really good. So, before we start, let's see if I could get anyone over 66 overall for okay, hold on. 1.14. So that's 100. Wait. Alright, so I think that's how you do it, right? Okay, yeah. Let's see 80, let's see 87s or higher. Cause I was also gonna get Cameron Jordan. Was it? No, it was Mike Pouncey. I almost said Marquise. Mike Pouncey from the Chargers, right? Yeah, Chargers for center, but I decided not to. Cameron Jordan, no. Can I get a 90 overall? That's probably like 7 mil, isn't it? Aaron. Yeah, I said Aaron. Aaron Rodgers. Alright, what about 88 higher? You got Mr. Tyrod Taylor over here. Nice. Bro, why would someone spend 200k less for someone who's only 40 power? You can get the 80 power for just 200 more. Alright. That's a nice one. Alex Mack. Actually, I saw the Mike Pouncey a bit better. Jarvis Landry. You see, that's a player I could get there. What happened to Aaron? Aaron Rodgers. Oh, I think he was 87. Hold on. 87 for Aaron. You got TJ Watt here too. TJ Watt, not bad. Not bad at all. Where's my Mr. Aaron Rodgers? Okay, see, I was right. He's 90 overall. What do you mean? He's 90 overall. Okay, that's weird. Derrick Henry's there too. I doubt there's anyone else, right? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure okay, so my options are Aaron Rodgers. Actually, first off, what do I even... Okay, this is turning into a main series episode, I know. But trust me, we'll get there soon. We need an offensive guard. That's a definite. We need offensive guard. We need a safety / corner. No, we need a safety. Yeah, we need a safety. Even a cornerback can do. Yeah. So we need a cornerback / safety. We need an offensive guard. We need a linebacker. And we basically need to get rid of our goal players. So we need offensive guard, a fullback, linebackers, safeties, cornerbacks, defensive tackles, punters, and punt returners. But that'll be for later. And this is the first time ever in my life that I've hit 1 million coins. Before, the most I've ever hit was 700. Okay, so yeah. So we're at full thing. We're at a new thing. I don't know why that doesn't work, but let's do this. So we have joined forces with Alvin Kamara. All right. Also, we're going to be talking predictions. Yes, the game starts like in 10 minutes, so I might hurry. I'm going to try and hurry this up, but here are my predictions for the week. Last week, I went 7-9, which is my worst. Previous worst was 9-7 from week 1, and then my best is 12-4 from week 2, right? Was it 12-4? Let me see. I don't remember. Was it 12-4? Let's see. I got that game wrong. Oh, let's go. 2. I got 2. I got 3. I got 4. Okay, yeah, I got 4 wrong. All right. So yeah, I went 12-4. All right. So week 4, the first game I like to talk about is, of course, the one that's starting soon. Also, Thursday Night Football. Now, this is probably going to be a terrible game. First, okay, why? Okay, yeah, that's embarrassing. We don't talk about that. This is probably going to be a terrible game from what I could tell. It should be a terrible game, and yeah, there's really not much to it. That was a terrible run. Wow, I am struggling on something that I really shouldn't be struggling in. Wow, alright, that is quite the embarrassment. Anyway, so, originally I had the Broncos winning this because, I don't know why, but my obsession with the Broncos, I had them being 2-1. Obviously, they're not 2-1. I don't even think they have a victory right now, but, Oh, baby, you guys saw that, right? Y'all saw that. Anyways, I think with all the injuries the Broncos have, they're like the 49ers, but they don't have that many injuries, of course. The Jets, they're terrible, okay? I know, they're terrible. They're 0-3 right now. One of 8 teams that I have their predictions right for. They're 0-3, which is unsurprising. And then you're going against a team that's, first off, is not even good with their starters. And then they're just straight up injured. They don't have no quarterback. They got no receivers. So I'm going to give this one to the Jets. They're going to get their first victory of 2020. They're going to go 1-3. The Jets, they're going to go, what is it, 0-4, right? They lost to the Titans. What else? I don't remember. I don't have, like, the actual standings up. I only have my prediction. They lost to the Steelers, and then, yeah, they would be 0-4 if they lose tonight. They lost to the Titans, the Steelers, and the Bucks. Whilst the Jets lost to the Bills. The Bills, what else? Who else did they lose to? I don't see it here. Oh, San Francisco, and Indy. So I'm going to give the Jets this victory because why not? Honestly, I really would say the Broncos if I was kind of biased, but because, you know, they're in the AFC East along with my Patriots. But I'm going to be realistic here. The Jets are going to win this game. Next up, it's... I hate to say this, but this week's games are going to be pretty boring. Also, I forgot to mention that one game is actually canceled. Steelers and Titans game because the Titans players got outbreak. They tested positive as the first game. Hopefully not the first of many, because that would really suck. But it's going to be the first game. There were talks about it being pushed to Monday night, meaning that the Eagles, who do they play? The Eagles 49ers game? I mean, not them. The Falcons-Packers game would be moved to Sunday instead of Monday night. Or even Tuesday, but they're now saying that they're not going to be in time for that, so they're going to do it sometime later this season, probably in November, from what I can see. I mean, the league's gonna end up getting shut down. That's what I think. There's gonna be a surge of corona cases. The league's gonna shut down, and we're gonna have to continue in March or February. I don't even know anymore. But anyways, we're talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals, not how the season's gonna end up playing out. I see it's gonna be a close game, but I'm gonna say the Bengals take this W here. They go 2-2. Really, 2-2. Like, I don't even have the record, so this is pretty hard for me to remember. I know they lost to the Chargers. They lost to the Browns, and then they they tied against the Philadelphia Eagles. So they'll get their first win this year. I'll say that. Joe Burrow, his first win as the starter. That was terrible on my team right there. Terrible. Anyways, yeah. I'm going to give the Bengals the victory. Jacksonville will take the L. Next up, it's Pittsburgh. Well, actually, I can't really do that game. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up forgetting to do it, so I'm just going to do it now. I'm going to predict it's going to be the Steelers to take this home. Whether it's now, in 2 weeks, in a month, in 2 months, in November or December, I don't really care. Or even know, I should say. I'm going to give the victory to the Pittsburgh Steelers no matter what. They're getting the W. Next up is probably the game of the week. It should be the Sunday Night Football game, not the Eagles and 49ers. But then again, both teams were pretty good, or they looked pretty good, but yeah, we all know what happened. One team just is straight up terrible in terms of actually playing, and the other team is riddled with injuries. But, anyways, it's the Patriots and Chiefs. As much as I love the Patriots, I don't see them winning this game at all. I'm going to say the same thing that I said about the Seahawks game. It's going to be close, but I don't see them getting the job done. Especially in Arrowhead, I don't see it happening. So, yeah. So I'm going to give the victory here to the Kansas City Chiefs. Congratulations, you are 3-0. You're the best team in football. Hold on, I'm trying to do this. You are the best team in football. You're legends. You're beasts. Yourselves. Next up, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I could be very biased here and say the Raiders, but again, the Raiders are a really good team. The Bills, who have they played? The Rams. Wow, they almost blew that lead, actually. And then, who else have they played? Two teams that are terrible, aka the Dolphins and the Jets. So, I'm going to say, with confidence, which is something that I really don't say much of the time, because I know I'm going to get it wrong, but I say this one with confidence. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to beat the Buffalo Bills. They have done it against the Panthers. Okay, I mean, yes, the Panthers. But still, when they had Christian McCaffrey, when they did. They got the job done against the Saints, which on paper is a really good team, but the way they've been playing, they started off really good. And then once they head into that Raiders game, they were outright terrible after that. But still, it's a good team anyways, and Las Vegas got the job done. Then they lost to the Patriots, but again, it's the Patriots. So I see them beating the Bills. Because, look, if we could beat the Raiders solidly, even though to be fair, both sides played pretty well. It's just the little mistakes that the Raiders had against Patriots. They could have been 3-0 if it wasn't for those mistakes, to be honest. But, honestly, if we could beat the Raiders and they end up beating Buffalo, I see us winning the division. Even though Buffalo has a way easier schedule than us, but still, I see us winning that. Next game, it's a rematch of what Super Bowl? I don't remember what Super Bowl this was. The one, I don't even remember what year it was. Or, actually, I do remember what year it was. I just don't remember what number it was. I think it's Super Bowl 4 41? Right? The one... Okay, you know what? I'll just, the one where Peyton Manning went off against... Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Okay, let me see. I'm actually gonna look it up. Yeah. Okay, anyways, so the Super Bowl, the Colts, the Bears, obviously not Super Bowl contenders. Well, no team really. Honestly, obviously they're not Super Bowl contenders now. But, yeah. Super Bowl 41. Okay, I got it. I remember now. Super Bowl 41. Between the Colts and the Bears. But obviously you don't have Mr. Rex. Sorry, that's funny. You know, obviously don't have Rex Grossman. How does this man make it to the Super Bowl? I mean, yeah, the Bears had a really good defense, which is something they always do. But jeez, Rex Grossman, dude, this okay. Anyways, I mean, the Colts won. Just put it that way. The Colts won. They won 29-17 that game. And I don't remember them playing afterwards because, yeah, it's regular season. Nobody really cares. Nobody really, I shouldn't say care, but no one really remembers games. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. Rematch of Super Bowl 41. This is going to be good. And, okay, yeah, these things are not working. I don't know why. But I see the Colts taking it home just like they did in Super Bowl 41. I know I've given the Bears 3 losses and or 2 losses up until this point. And they still haven't lost yet. But again, this is against a real team, unlike certain other teams, you know. But yeah, I give the Colts the dub, nonetheless. So yeah. Next game is the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And again, just like last week for the Buccaneers, if they don't win this, I don't know what to say. They did beat the Broncos very, very, very badly, like in terms of how big the score was for them. But yeah, they're gonna beat what am I saying? They're gonna beat the Chargers. Yeah, definitely. Next up, it's the Cleveland Browns against the Dallas Cowboys. An interesting game. Not gonna lie. Probably one of the more underrated games for this week. Unless, of course, you count Houston and Minnesota. But yeah, that's 2 0-3 teams. Like, just know. Anyways, as I was saying, Cleveland and Dallas. This is gonna be a really good game. Not gonna lie. Obviously not as good as some of the other games we see this week, but still, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very close. But as much as I hate to say this, the Cowboys are gonna get the W here. They're going to be the first and probably the only team to go 2-2 this week. Even though I'm probably going to end up jinxing myself and say the Eagles are going to win. Yeah, they're probably going to win this week. But, yeah. Next up, we have the Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, this is probably going to be the biggest blowout game besides the Bucs and Chargers game this entire week. You already know what I'm going to say. Seahawks are going to easily get the dub. They're going to stay undefeated. They're the best team in the world. Okay, maybe not in the world, but yeah. You get what I'm saying. Seahawks for the W. Probably a 30-plus point win for them. And my internet went out. That's amazing, honestly. Next game, the Baltimore... I don't know why I say it like that. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Washington football team. Or Redskins. Yeah, this is a very weird one. But you already know I'm going to say the Ravens, because why not? Next, it's the Minnesota Vikings against the Houston Texans. Again, communication error. That's amazing. You love to see it, right? Oh, man. Anyways, we could just talk while we try to fix this. Yeah, Ravens. Woo! They're gonna win. Next up, it's the game of the week, part 2. It's obviously the Vikings and the Texans. Yeah, this game's gonna be very good in terms of defensive play. Actually, I regret that. Offensive play, because both defenses suck. You know what? I'll give Houston the W here. I really will. They get their first win of the year. I don't know why I had the Vikings are gonna go 0-4. Zimmerman's gonna get fired. Actually, I don't think that's gonna be true. Only if he loses week 5, which is against who do they play? The Vikings. They're not on their oh yeah. Okay, if they don't win this week, Zimmerman's getting fired next week, guys. If he doesn't win this week, they're getting fired after week 5. It's been confirmed. They're playing the Seahawks. There's no way they're going to win. And if they do, then the Seahawks are the worst team in the league. Yeah. But Texans are winning this game. That's the point. Next up, actually, I actually could see a tie here, but wow. I actually think it's going to be a tie. And you know what? It is going to be a tie. I'm giving this one a tie, okay? And it'll be really funny if I actually get this right, because I don't think anybody, and I mean it, I don't think anyone can ever predict ties. That's like the hardest thing to do. Anyways, next we got the New Orleans Saints and Detroit Lions. Yeah, the Saints are winning this, I don't care. Next up, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, the Arizona Cardinals are winning this. Yeah, good day. Next up, it's the okay, yeah, the Rams are gonna beat the Giants. Everyone knows that. It's like saying that. Okay, actually, okay, yeah. Next up, it's the Eagles and the 49ers. This is gonna be a terrible Sunday Night Football game, which honestly is not surprising because again, it's the NFL. But it's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to get the shocker against the 29ers. Yeah. Next up, it's the Falcons-Packers. You already know the Falcons are going to have a 17 or 15 or 20-point lead, or I don't know how much. But they're going to have a double-digit lead. And then they'll score. Well, actually, what did I just say? Okay, what I meant to say was they're going to have a double-digit lead. My team is terrible this game. They're going to have a double-digit lead. They're going to blow it. The Packers are going to be victorious and get their revenge for what happened in the 2017 playoffs, period. Or 2016 playoffs, whatever it was. So, yeah. I'm probably going to end up getting every single one of these wrong, including that tie. I really want to change it back to Texans. Actually, I would change it back to Texans. I should. But obviously, I'm not going to do that, you know. I don't even know how I said the Eagles were going to get a tie. How did they even get a tie, though? And that's not a turnover. That's BS. I was on the line. Anyways, that's my predictions for the week. So let's just play this out, I guess, and then we'll end the episode. Even though it's only been 24 minutes. Wow. Really? Another touchdown? That's embarrassing. Alright, so after this play, next one to score wins. Alright, so I'm gonna run the ball. Because I don't want to risk it too much, you know. Oh, no. No! Not again! No! This game is doo-doo! Are you kidding me? It keeps saying connection error, connection error, connection error, connection error. Just let me play, dude! No! I don't want to do this. Oh, there you go. Finally, okay, this is pretty laggy. And that's game over, guys. So we're going to end this video on a L. We don't talk about what just happened there. I'm gonna go 6-10 this week, or 6-9-1. I don't even know. So yeah, good day. Let's just. I don't even know what's gonna happen here. Make a tackle. Thank you. You're not certain other team. No. Good day. We take the L. That's going to end this episode. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss another thing. I'm going to watch the Jets-Broncos game and then upload this at halftime. So, yeah. Also, please go follow my Twitch channel. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming. So, yeah, it's going to be amazing. All right. And that's going to do it for me. I'll see y'all next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or rest of your night or, yeah, whatever. Okay? Bye.